Good evening, guys. We are going to kick off Battle Mode Mondays. We are now doing DC Dual Force style, and we're going to be battling fellow content creators, so it's going to really look forward to it. We have a couple peeps here, so let's get going. Hey, man, thank you for joining.
Yeah, no problem. You're cool if I'm still streaming, right?
Oh, no, yeah. I'm streaming as well on YouTube tonight. Usually I do either Twitch or YouTube, but YouTube's been doing good since DC came out, so I figured put a little bit of there. But yeah, I won't stream tonight now. What was it called? Oh, there he is. I was gonna say he's joining us, and he just popped in. Hey, what's up, man? Do you guys want to go first, and I could capture your battles, or I could face one of you guys first? Either one.
Whatever you prefer.
Let me see. I don't know if I have Shazam as a friend though. Here, let me. Is your in-game name the same?
Yeah, my in-game name is the same.
Shazam.
Are we just bringing whatever like lists we want? Like,
oh yeah, any list you want. I don't sure. One of my community guys is on the road, so he can't make it tonight. Another guy is just started playing, so he's not sure if he could play tonight. He's still doing tutorial stuff, so, but he doesn't have any kind of a collection, so we might go on easy on him if he shows up. But for us, since we all have pretty much full collections, we can go crazy.
Who's on the line? Sorry, I should probably do push to talk.
Oh, push to talk?
Yeah.
Why is that?
No, because I was talking to chat, and I don't want to make it seem like I'm talking to y'all when I'm talking to chat.
Oh,
I don't want there to be any.
Yeah, my chat will just hear. They're hearing the Discord call too. If that's, I don't know how to change that setting. I guess it'd be something in Discord, but
I think you could do a larger thing would be like setting different audio things, but that's overkill. You could do push to talk on Discord, but that's kind of annoying. Oh, by the way, I sent you an invite.
All right. Yeah, that's fine. Someone's just asking who was on the line, and I was like, "Oh, Melfice and Earlite," but I didn't want y'all to be confused.
And if anyone wants to join us, we're more than welcome to. All right, so I will face. Let's go alphabetical order, and I'll broadcast here so that you could see the battle, or you could look it on YouTube. Either one. I don't know what's better. Shazam will not, of course, be stream sniping here. Let me broadcast here so you could show it to your chat. And let me send an invite so I forgot how you do. Oh, it's over here.
Yeah, there are a lot of dual force.
All right, so who's playing who?
I'm gonna play you first, Shazam.
All right, I'm not stream sniping. So.
Oh, okay.
All right, so you two are gonna face off against each other.
Yeah, and then we'll switch. You two could face each other, and then I'll face both of you eventually.
You're sharing screen, right? What I might do is I can I'll put the screen and then I'll mute myself in Discord. That way I can give commentary.
Ah, perfect.
Okay.
Good idea.
All right, y'all. So we're gonna be watching Melfice versus Black Shazam. Let me go and mute myself over here.
There you go. Shazam.
Is it a first to one, or is it?
You want to make a series of it, like one of three? But these games kind of take a while.
We can do best of three. I was preparing three decks.
All right, that's a good idea. You want to use the same deck for those? Actually, thinking of which, I think both you guys are interested in tournaments. I want to start promoting community tournaments, and I'm also going to fund them too. I hope that the developers didn't answer my question, or I don't know if they saw it. I hope we could gift bundles in this game like you do other card games, because I'll be doing that. This tournament got, what's it called? Prizes as well. Because I really want to, community tournaments should be pretty awesome in this game.
So like I asked about that recently in a private message, and they said they're going to look into seeing if there are codes for things that they can give us for viewers of events, because I've got the DC Dual Force Duels Discord where I'm trying to do like the kind of like exhibition matches just to showcase different deck building, like so. But I haven't gotten a definitive commitment for anything just yet.
Oh, okay, that's actually something. Yeah, I think other content creators should bring up too, because it's a good way to, especially for free to play people, especially. You know, and then you could do some funky rules with the tournaments where it only starter decks, so it's like even ground or something like that, just for fun, or ban certain cards. Probably Wonder Woman will be one of them. Oh, it timed out. Let me try it again.
Oh yeah, it timed out. Yeah. I'm guessing we can do like a first to three. I guess first. I mean, we could probably should just do like first to one. And
Yeah,
then
there we go. See how it goes the first round. You get insight on my unique deck here. I love this deck. I can't wait to continue refining it, but I keep flip-flopping for different ones. So, but it's been interesting. And hopefully,
cool. I'm ready whenever you are.
I sent an invite. Did you get it? Let's see. Ooh.
Yeah, but I can. Oh.
Here, let me try it again.
Oh, the game like that.
Did it? Oh man, bugs! I can't wait for them to fix all these bugs.
Yeah.
Shazam, are you gonna share your screen too? That way I can hop back and forth.
Oh sure, yeah. Here.
Sure. It might be a little scuffed because I'm on like two different things, but I'll share my screen, of course.
No, that's cool. It's just that way we can see both sides' hands and stuff. I'm gonna mute myself so you all won't be able to hear me, and then I'll mute.
I'm also gonna mute myself as well.
Okay. Yeah. So I'll deafen while you're playing.
Here, I'll mute as well. That's a good idea. All right, guys, let's go.
Right,
let's face Shazam. He's a good player, so this is gonna be a challenge. My deck is obviously not top meta, so it's gonna even be more interesting. This deck's done well, though, guys. It's done well, so I have high hopes.
Shazam, are you sharing yours to the channel? Oh yeah, you are now. Okay, thank you.
All right, let's see what my opponent's going to be. Oh, it's a little laggy, man. Oh no. Close menu.
All right, we got to see who's going first.
Ooh. Now that's something I tried, guys. It didn't work too well, but oh man. So let's get rid of. Oh yeah, there we go. Now Harvey's the one we're going. Harley, we're gonna have to kind of get her out of the way, but this is gonna be very interesting. Shazam, I did this. No, wasn't this? It was was it Shazam? No, it was Cyborg. My bad. All right, so we're not gonna play that first. We're gonna play Soups. This over here. We're gonna focus down the Queen of Chaos because she's probably more of an issue than Shazam right now, or will be. Wow. Okay. I lost a lot of tempo there because she's gonna go haywire. Do we actually say that though? We're gonna have to put the tempo though. We can't float. All right, so let's see. She cannot do an attack. Man. If we get Steve, we will ramp up Doomsday. Ooh, man, he's just constant. Now, I think he's better than her because we don't really have a wide board here. Oh, that's pretty good. He could kill that. He could kill that. I kind of think we just do this. There is a chance this could go random. That's the negative part of this card. Now, she can hit in, but that's fine. We have Swamp Thing, which is really good against an aggressive deck. Okay, well, that's really good against Superman. No! I wanted Superman to attack next turn. No. Not bueno. All right, so we lost our board, but can we get back into this? Is probably not. Superman being exhausted is extremely big. And he's, of course, focusing on Soups. That makes a lot of sense. Let's see if we can. Oh, he's big. This is good tempo, but I think we just now next line we have both heroes going on, so that's really big. A 7/7's pretty good to deal with, obviously. Shazam hasn't done much. So, ooh, that's hitting. Swamp Thing's gonna be really good next turn, though, guys. And that's where I think this deck's gonna really start to fall apart. Wow, okay. Whoa, what a friggin' amazing tempo. Let's go. I think I've only seen this once. Okay, that is going to be really, really bad. You gotta be kidding me. Stop with these damn exhaust shit. Oh, man, it's so bad. We're obviously not going to let lose him. How are we going to... Oh, my God. Very aggressive. Very aggressive. Very aggressive. But this has to die, right? Because that represents possible lethal next turn. All right, so he's had his fun. Let's go. All right, so this goes here. This goes here. What sucks is this trading. Ah. Now can they get... They could easily kill Superman, by the way. But Doomsday's going to be online. We literally have such an amazing... oh, okay, that... Ooh, so close! They could possibly kill Superman. All right. All right. I say Superman kills this. This goes face. We kill... Oh my God. All right. Let's see what we do here.
I'll never stop fighting.
I mean, we could trade here. I love this deck. Superman still could die, but I'm pretty confident with only 2 cards that we got the first round. Oh, GG. Superman's down, but did... Oh, what a great game. What a great game. Oh, man, what a great game. What a great game. Never stopped though, right? But yeah, this is GG. But look at the damage output that this deck can do, guys. Ah, GG, dude! I swear, man. If I had that Swamp Thing,
that Swamp Thing was huge. That Swamp Thing was huge.
Yeah, because I was on the road.
Great first match, Shazam. It looked like you were putting all that early pressure with the aggro list going on there, but then the Swamp Thing really just turned things around. And then the Lobo. I think sometimes a lot of players, I'm sure you knew, but a lot of players don't know that he frags or is considered fragging someone or that Bistach, or whatever the word says, Bastich, even if it's defending into it. So that really helps.
Yeah, exactly.
Steal for Melfice there.
Yeah, getting those free resources. I was like, oh man, I think I've only seen it happen twice. Tonight and one rare time before. It's so tough because, I mean, you can play around to where you have a 50-50, but even then, if your opponent removes them, it's hard to get that effect off.
my
Melfice,
whole thing.
are you cool if Kazuma joins in? Also, he's one of the streamers.
Oh yeah, anyone. Yeah, anyone. Yeah, let them join.
To my Twitch, so that if they would like to join, they can.
Oh, sure. Go ahead. Anyone could join. It's a lot of fun. Shazam, that was an awesome man. That's one thing I love about this game because I thought I was like, and you kept negating my attacks with the heroes. Well, Doomsday, I think only once or twice, but so I'm like, oh my god, Superman still can't go. I'm like, you're about to, and I was like, yeah, he's probably gonna get me here. I'm at 4 health, and I'm like, oh, good thing he didn't top deck. How do you like that deck, by the way, Shazam and Harley?
It's one of my answers against Might because one, they can never attack.
Yeah,
and
it's
two,
huge, dude, huge.
And two, I was my big problem with the deck at first when I first made it was it ran out of steam too quickly. Like I would get to the point where there was just a slither of health left, and I couldn't finish it off. So I made it a bunch of like bronze heavy. I made it super bronze heavy. So the fact that I can always get something out, I can always get the Harley adrenaline going. Was the big thing, but that match was just like,
yeah.
I think like Lobo was something I was thinking of dealing with. Like, should I just kill Lobo instantly and just like hope that it's not it's like my leader and like you don't get the draw, or do I replace my units, or do I just leave it alone? I just.
No, I think you did great, and honestly, dude, I was like on the ropes so much, and I'm sitting there like, oh man, this is such a. And one thing is, this is my first when I first heard about this game, I said to myself, I'm a huge Superman fan. When I was a kid, watching Superman versus Doomsday and him dying was like, wow, that was such a major event. I said to myself, I have to make Doomsday and Superman work. And overall, the deck's good. It could produce a lot of. I mean, it's not top tier by any means. It obviously has counters, but I tell you, man, it can dish out so much damage with Doomsday and Superman. And once Superman's really there, just clean up board, obviously at first, but
yeah. Are you running Lasso of Truth in that list?
No. Is it good? Let me check.
Because if you're running Lasso of Truth,
and exhaust it. So if you're trying to get in like that last bit of lethal on something, and you got a spot on their board to move it away from their leader. It can be pretty nifty.
Yeah, and plus you have like.
Oh, I use Bizarro for to switch the board state.
Oh yeah, that works.
Yeah, Bizarro's really, really good. I'll try the Lasso of Truth, and I have what's good about the Anarchy is it well, the bronze stuff in early game for Might's pretty decent, but the Anarchy can get such an aggressive opener that some people have hard time dealing with. So yeah, I'll really love the deck. I don't know if it'll ever be top tier, but hey, it's fun. That's all that matters.
Yeah. I had a question for.
Sure.
Oh yeah, Melfice, do you have a link to your YouTube so I can go and share it also?
Oh sure.
Oh yeah. I would love that as well.
Here, let me do that. Actually, I forgot to post it. Here, thinking of which, let me get you guys. Here, I'll put it in voice chat here.
Okay.
Right there, you see it. You could just cut and paste it. You don't have to put it live on YouTube now. I forgot to put that on the other Discord, so people could see it. I'm also going to stream this probably on Twitch, but YouTube, I'm trying to build the channel up, and since DC's doing pretty damn good, I've got like 30 new subscribers, and views are decent. I mean, it's obviously not huge content creator stuff, views, but hey, it's a start, right?
Yeah. All right, so are y'all going to both switch decks for the next match? Or
oh, yeah, I could do that. Do you want me to, Shazam, do you want to face him real quick and I could do the viewing? And so I don't want you to sit out the whole time. We could alternate that way.
I'm having fun casting.
Okay, no problem.
Or best of 3 or however you want to do it.
All right.
Yeah, we can do a best of 3. We could do a best of 3.
Now,
same decks.
Same
now,
deck?
are we gonna do like same decks or like different decks, different leaders? Like,
I would love to do. Let's do best of 3 and different decks. If you want to use that same deck, it's fine. I love as much as my Doomsday. There's some other decks I really want to try out too. One that's not nearly as good, but hey, it's fun. So I'm gonna switch real quick. You don't have to though, Shazam. Let me send you an invite. There we go.
All right, I'm gonna deafen us up again here so I can do the casting. But good luck.
Oh, perfect. Thank you.
All right, thank you.
All right, so you're gonna deafen as well, so that we. All right, guys, this time we're using Hal Jordan and Wonder Woman, one of my favorite decks in the game. Unfortunately, I don't think Hal's quite there. He's one, if you remember our tier review, he is the lowest tier leader at the moment. Doesn't mean he won't get better with time. He's literally on the fringe of being good, competitive. All he needs is more lantern support and all that. So let's see. Ooh, we do not go. Oh, we do go first. All right. Okay. Ooh. With all this, I'm going to keep. Now, against energy, they're going to have energy blast, so the chance of Clark Kent winning is extremely unlikely, but we're going to try it. That could literally win you the game. Against energy, though, it's going to be tough. Usually they have answers to it. Usually, I would say. If not, I would have just put out Steve to get. Again, like I said, it's high risk, high playoff, but I don't know if it was worth paying him a turn one. But hey, it's all good. It is all good. But we will use Hal Jordan. No, we're gonna do this. This. Let's make him a little bit beefier.
May the gods grant us their favor.
I think we're off to a decent start. Decent. Now, Wonder Woman is top tier. Zatanna is by far probably one of the best leaders in the game, guys, so she's very good. It's going to be an interesting battle. We'll see how we do. Shields are so difficult to deal with.
I've got a lot more than rabbits in this house.
Ah, man, this sucks because we don't really. We have to double take into their. Maybe doing Wonder Woman too early last turn might have been a mistake because now we don't have that option, and we don't get him online for a couple more turns. So that. Ooh.
May the gods grant us their favor. Have at ye, villain!
Oh no! Oh, this is so bad. All right, so that's actually pretty decent. I think we go wide here instead of. This is good for shield. Ah, man, this is going to be tough, guys. This is going to be tough. The reason I went with that is because shield's difficult to deal with, and they have to, like, kind of double trade there. So that's the reason why. But next turn... Oh, thinking of shield. Are they going to trade in with that? I would probably... Okay, that's good. That is good. That is good. Oh no, you're killing me. You're killing me here. Oh my god. All right, so it's important to do Hal's thing first to generate that silver because we could do this. Pay. Ah, man.
May the gods grant us their favor.
That's about the best we could do right now. We are out of card draw though, guys. We're in really bad spot. I don't think we're gonna get there. We have a good board. They only have 2 cards. Wonder Woman doesn't get any really good trades. Oh, that's devastating. Oh no. Wonder Woman kills this.
May the gods grant us their favor.
Nice, nice. All right, so let's see what we're gonna do here. We need a good top deck, guys. We need a good top. Oh man. That's aura, so it doesn't really do much. God, man, this is annoying. Board's important, and then hopefully we could start focusing on Wonder Woman. Ah, Energy Blast, no. I wonder if Hal Jordan Batman's good because of card draw, guys. Oh, that's really, really good. All right, that's really, really good. Okay, so Wonder Woman could trade into there. We need a really good top. Oh yeah, let's go. I kind of think we do this.
May the gods grant us their favor.
All right, this is a top deck war, guys. And what's cool about the next mini set is going to be offering targeted kind of card draw from the preview, meaning draw silver, draw gold, etc. So that's really going to help the consistency and card draw of the game. Because right now, Tactics is the only faction that has consistent card draw. The rest do not. Energy kind of does with the Zatanna here, though. She could pull stuff to, you know, pull target, you know, like actions, etc., etc. Ooh, it's so tough. Now, Hal can kill it.
May the gods grant us their favor.
Now, he's not going to hit into there, though. He's going to go after that. That's what I was going to say. Ah, man, this is just so tough. All right. Okay.
Fully charged.
Shield's so difficult to deal with, guys. I wonder if energy, if there's anything in energy I could do to get some of these Green Lanterns in my hand. We're going to save the charge in case they put something big. We could use Wonder Woman as a resource instead of our minions.
I've got a lot more than rabbits in this house.
Yeah, I'm really enjoying this. I'll talk to the guys here. This is a weekly series, but we've taken a little bit of a hiatus. Everyone's kind of burnt down on Marvel Snap. But yeah, I really would love to get this back going the way it was every Monday, because it's such a fun series. And now we have a brand new game with fellow content creators. Ooh. So it would be really, really fun. Ooh.
May the gods grant us their favor.
Man, GG, what a friggin' game, man. That was a top decking. Each one of us trying to get something going to get, man, I got no lanterns except for in the beginning, too. That was a lot of fun.
Game, guys.
That was good. Oh, I love that deck, but I'm telling you, they need to do something to help lanterns, man. And I'm sure they will, but you saw how many times that I didn't have any kind of lantern synergy. I don't think there's enough yet.
I think the biggest, like, if people want to just draw comparisons, you just compare Hal Jordan at 3 charges to Aquaman at 3 charges. Aquaman gets 1 less attack, he only gets 3, but he puts a sea creature directly onto the board and gives sea creatures everywhere +1/+1. So Aquaman's leader power has immediate effect on the board and scales to late game, where if it's the third time using that leader ability, he's putting a pretty strong sea creature on the board at that point for free without spending a resource. Whereas Hal Jordan, that bronze resource you get when activating his leader ability doesn't change the entire game. So,
yeah, exactly.
So like turn 10 with Hal Jordan, you get a bronze resource. Turn 10 with Aquaman, you're getting like a 6/5 with Hunter or something like that directly onto the board and buffing your other sea creatures still again. I think that's like the biggest issue with Hal Jordan. I think I like that you put him with Wonder Woman. That's the list I found best with him too. But I try to leverage the extra bronze resource on his leader power turns with things like Favor of the Gods, because that's an opportunity to use it without feeling like you're wasting a bronze resource and not playing 2 recruits to the board.
Favor of the Gods. You see, when I did the review with my buddy Rev, we're like, him and I are Hearthstone buddies. So we were, before we even got to play this game, we had the mindset of Hearthstone, but we were way off. Some of the cards that we thought were going to be really bad end up being really, really good in this game, and it's good because it just shows you it's different.
Let me tell you, like, Favor of the Gods is not a card I would typically play in Might, because board presence is king in this game, and if you're playing Favor of the Gods with only 2 resources per turn, that means you're only playing 1 recruit on the board, and I don't usually like doing that. That's why I only include it right now in my Hal Jordan list, because I have that extra bronze resource every 3 turns that I don't feel bad playing that and playing 2 recruits. And then when Favor of the Gods hits, if it hits like a John Stewart recruit, then you're buffing his activatable ability, which does that direct damage to a recruit or leader. So John Stewart typically has 3 attack, and you can activate his ability to do 3 damage to anything, but if you hit Favor of the Gods on him, it becomes 5 damage. And then if you buff it like Kilowatt, it becomes 6.
And so, also, what's one of the problems I was having too is card draw. So I had one copy of card draw, dude. So you didn't get any of you got some of them, but towards the late, I was worried that you were going to get all the draw 2 actions back to back. I'm like, oh no.
Well, I don't have that many like actions in my deck. But I was really hoping I was gonna get Geo and Smoke and Mirrors, and I was like, if I just get Geo, I think I kind of just win the game.
Yeah,
but
Shazam, I'm surprised you went with the 2 attack on your leader there, because like Zatanna's health at that point was like a resource. I like your logic, like to be able to help with like starting to do some damage face. I was telling my chat, like the heal there might have stalled longer to find what you needed, but like the board state at that point was already like so problematic, you know what I mean? So I could see where you were going for, as far as like, let's just get some damage out there somewhere. What I love about Zatanna is it's always a choice. Like there's so many calculations that go into which you choose.
Yeah.
And I know
the first time. Oh, sorry.
Go ahead. Let me quick thing. I know there's a lot of issues. There might be some fine tune, but Might's weakness is there's no card draw, and you start top decking. If we lose board, they lose the board. They're done. I think Wonder Woman. I mean, maybe some changes are cool, but the problem is with her is she's going to take a lot of damage cleaning up in the early to mid game. So later on, it's kind of a risk. Like I was at the point where, like, well, if he puts a big mini, I'm sacrificing her to to get tempo, right? So yeah, it's gonna be interesting once we get more cards too, guys, because like I think I told you, Shazam, and I didn't get a chance to talk to you about it. Might's gonna probably traditionally get weaker with time because it doesn't really have effective removal. A card draw is extremely limited, well, as of now, and Might's just big sticks, right? That hit hard, but that's all it really does.
I worry about power creep in the future with Might because the recruits are already like the strongest bronze recruits in the game. And if they are planning on players playing new Might bronze recruits that they add in future sets, then those new bronze recruits are going to have to be stronger than what they already have. And
Correct.
that terrifies me.
And that's already, that's
we'll have to wait to see what they do. They might just do is keep the power levels similar, but give them much better effects, like maybe kind of like, shielding or whatever they decide. Because Faria did a good job. I don't know if you guys ever played that card game. Faria doesn't make new cards anymore, but it did a really good job of keeping the power level pretty decent, and all the cards were pretty much playable even years after they've been printed. So it depends on what they do. I am going to get rid of Supersize because I thought that was a little bit of a win more thing. Right. I'll get rid of that. I'll put Favor of the Gods. I'm going to also get rid of one.
I was surprised with both of you. I was waiting for one of you to draw like either Truth and Justice, like I was like, we're seeing Might versus Might. I want to see somebody hit that Truth and Justice and just like flip the
Funny
game.
enough, most of the time when I play Might, I never get Truth and Justice. It never shows up.
Are you two wanting to still play out the third match as an exhibition, or are you all wanting to?
You want? I'm down for that. Or do you want to, Shazam? Do you want to play him real quick? And that we. By the way, Clark Kent. He's such a good card if he ever goes off. I think he get just too much removal for him. I'm thinking about dropping him.
Yeah. I pulled him from my list because he really is somebody that you only want to play on turn one and hope that your opponent doesn't have removal, or you have to have a board state in the game that's such that you can protect him. At which point, if you've got that kind of board state, you're probably already pretty ahead. So
correct.
Yeah.
Do I take out Superboy for
also with that list? I was saying this to chat, to my chat. I actually don't have Constantine or Naomi. I don't have like the big payoff like magic cards. The only card I have is one single Giovanni. And I was just like, well, I gotta hope I draw it.
Yeah, that would have made a big difference. A quick question, guys. I think Superman's worth keeping, but what would I drop? A Superboy for Truth and Justice? I think Superboy's so good,
I have to
though.
see the list. I have to see the list myself.
Because it's pretty, let's see, Super Robot. I could get rid of a robot. I have a lot of bronze, so maybe I get rid of a robot.
Well, let me look at this list.
I don't know. Robot's so good, though.
You see, cut Minotaur.
You think I cut a Minotaur? Yeah, I could do that. Then one Truth of Justice. And we could even get two Truth. I think two Truth of Justice a little greedy, no?
Yeah, but like you already have so little card draw, so you need as much consistency in the deck as you can possibly get.
It's true. So I'll get rid of.
Theoretically, with lanterns though, like you think it would be less of an issue because you're on some terms you're playing only one recruit, so as opposed to playing two cards from hand. I'm trying to remember what I did to like offset some of the card draw issues. I do have the Ring Chooses in mind also to help out a little bit with that. I've always hated though that with Hal also you have no control over what the lantern is that he gives you. Like it could be a Hal Jordan recruit, which is really strong. It could be the Green Lantern recruit or cadet, which is like like you don't really want that. You know what I mean? I wish. I don't understand the position with him. I think it would be cool also if they don't want to make him too much like Aquaman, at least let him maybe like add a random Green Lantern to your hand each time you use his leader ability. Something like that. I think
that would be keep the start, of course, because I think keep the start and add every time. That would be amazing. I think it would buff him up because and of course, like I said, if you guys saw the preview for the Blue Beetles, they're starting to do card draw that targets specific, and that's going to be amazing.
Card draw.
Yeah, that's just so premium, especially in this game right now. So, all right. So what we could do is you want to battle one more, and then we could switch.
Sure. I'm down.
All right, y'all. I'm gonna go ahead and deafen y'all again though for this last match.
Perfect.
Yeah, I'm also gonna unmute.
All right, guys. Let's see. What do I want to play this time? What do I want to play? Oh, I know. There we go. Let's play some inmates. Let's see how this goes. All right. Like I said, guys, community tournaments are in the works. We will be starting them hopefully soon. I think it's next month when reward tracks, people get to build up their collection a little bit more. Ooh, tyranny versus anarchy and tactics. I love the art, the default art of Batgirl. It's amazing. This one's cool too. Oh, I really like this. Yeah, I love the art in this game, guys. All right, so we go second this time. The Riddler. Ooh, this is just such a good hand. I really want to get the... Let's get rid of Bane. Now we'll keep Bane since we have so much silver. Now this whack-a-mole would be... All right. I respect that. I love the Riddler. It's one of the best cards. One of my favorite cards. I don't know about the best card in the game. It's one of my favorites, though. Very good. Ooh. Oh, so powerful, so powerful. All right, let's go. All right, so... we don't get our... She's at 3, so we don't have to worry about exhausting her yet. Let's do this. Let's do this. I think we deal Ivy first. Ooh, I don't know. Batgirl might be very... Oh, no, the end turn bug. I think Batgirl might be the one we want to kill ASAP. Oof. These cards.
Time to start branching out.
No. All right. A little bit of an order lull, but that's fine. I don't anticipate them being able to get rid of him. Oh, that's very, very good.
You don't stand a chance.
That healing, though. Oh, no. Bad. All right, so... So this is an inmate deck, but we haven't get our big payoffs of Penguin and
Time to start
Black Mask
branching
yet.
out.
Look at the card draw though, dude. Oh my, look at the card draw. Ooh. Wow. Okay. So we can't deal with that just yet, but we will be able to. All right. So Mr. Lex comes in clutch here.
Time for a hostile takeover.
This Harley's all revved up.
Man, there's... Oh, that's so good.
Time to start branching out.
Ah, no. Wow, dude, your
All right,
card
here's
draw
what-
is amazing. By the
there's-
way, I did some misplays with the placement, but well, a little sloppy, but it's all good.
Hey, y'all. Good games. Good games. Good variety of decks being used there.
I wanted to play a fun deck that I was cooking up.
Well, yeah, that one's very. I think people sleep on the fact that between Mr. Mine and having 2 vines out, it can be deceptive how quickly your leader's health gets just evaporated with the card draw when you have 2 vines out. So I was looking at it, I was like, oh my god, Harley's already down to 4 now between the action that you played earlier, was it Poison Kiss, and then drawing cards. It was good. Actually could have gone pretty close if the game lasted any more turns. So good game to both of you.
Oh yeah, that was a really, really good game. Ah, man, I'm telling you, there's so many different fun decks in the card draw, and that, like that. I'm telling you, people are sleeping on that little guy. I know, giving your card draw to an opponent is usually not considered a good thing, but that guy, I was so worried. I'm like, well, I can't deal with it now, but my board's good, so hopefully they. I kind of messed up with the Bane thing too, but yeah, a little bit. I should have distributed my Yeah, I don't know what I was thinking of. I was just kind of like, oh wait, a little unfocused there. But yeah, my distribution of attack was wrong. But man, it's a Black Mask inmate deck, but I didn't get Black Mask until the end. But hey,
yeah, but I was like, I saw that your deck, and I was like, oh, it's an inmate list. Well, I have nothing to stop him. I have nothing to stop him at all.
Yeah, it's one of my favorites, and yeah, there's so many good decks in the game, and I can't wait to So what I'm going to do now is we'll switch. We'll let you two battle for a bit, and I will broadcast your guys' games.
Alrighty, I'm trying to decide how I was gonna create a bin
Oh, I need-
to decide which deck I'm gonna play. I'm trying to.
Sure.
What is this?
Hey, Scav, these are some fellow content creators for, they're streaming, by the way, for DC Dual Force, which you need to start playing, dude. It's a real good game. Much, much better than the other game you're playing
That
currently.
Really? It's better than Snap?
Yeah, I think it's a lot better than Snap. It's in open beta though, so there's bugs and what, but unfortunately it's not on mobile yet, so.
That's fine. No, what is it on Steam?
No, there's a, if you go to the DC Dual Force area, you'll see it under their main site. It is coming to Steam.
I am not running that card in this list.
Now,
That is
what's
funny.
easier, Discord or streaming your Twitch?
Well, Twitch is dying, so Discord is not.
Oh, that's true. No, I'm talking about their matches. Well, there's no ads on Discord, so let me just do it out of Discord.
Tana and
Okay.
Oh, interesting.
next
Wait,
one.
so it's a beta, which means that it's gonna close out?
3.
Oh, no, it's permanent. Your collection's permanent.
Okay,
Wonder Woman Cyborg.
interesting.
That's a really good game, dude. And we're going to be doing community tournaments, and I believe these two individuals are willing to help cast too, which is going to be a lot of fun.
We've got Green Lantern.
So what is this, like Marvel Snap only DC?
It's more traditional of a hybrid between Magic and like kind of like Hearthstone. It's more of a traditional game, not.
Magic. So let's see.
We've got this spin wheel coming, everybody. Sorry about it taking a bit.
Oh no, it's good.
And,
And hopefully we get this battle. We've been doing this battle mode Monday for a long time. It started out with Snap, of course, but now it's going to be focused on DC Dual Force. It's a lot of fun, and I can't wait for the new cards next month too. And we should actually review it, guys. I love having a kind of like a collaborative thing because one person's thoughts might not be the same as another. Like Shazam, we have Zatanna as the #1 top tier leader in the game right now. I wonder if you agree with that.
all right. Are we gonna start the next matchup up?
Yeah,
or...
you're gonna face Shazam.
Okay, Shazam, do you
Yeah.
want to send me the challenge?
Yeah, I got you.
And let me start looking at Shazam. At Scav, you can look at the broadcast if you like. Let me do window capture or.
Yeah, I'm gonna take a quick AFK to go use the restroom. I'll be right back.
Ah, sure, take your time.
All right, cool.
Do the challenge right after that.
Very cool. Well, anyway, I'm here. Hello, everyone.
Thank you, by the way. Oh, let's see, let's do
No
this.
problem. Someone in chat said I had to invest in the game
Oh, the game's great.
because I was like, well, I'm not running these cards, and everyone's like, well, yeah, you should invest in the game, and I was like, okay. But I like this though. It gives me time to like, I play against something and I'm like, all right, I know instantly what I will fix about the deck to make it better.
Exactly. And well, there's no what's it called, ladder yet, but eventually ladder's gonna be a lot more sweaty, right? Where you have to grind, and it's kind of cool to have a place where you could just chill.
I'm gonna bring the deck. I'm thinking about bringing. Oh, I like this deck a lot. I'm bringing this deck. This deck is fun. And I want to bring one.
All right, Shazam, I'm good whenever you're ready for the whatchamacallit, the
Challenge?
the challenge. Yeah.
All right, cool.
And I will deafen while we are listening. Or actually, Scav, I don't mind you hearing. All right, so let's see who's going to go first. Ads. Yeah, check out the game, Scav. I think you'll really, really enjoy it.
I'm downloading it right now. But
It's-
I'll be playing either Snap or this game while I look at apartments.
No problem. And then let me
Okay.
see what your days off are, you said.
It's gonna be this Wednesday. It was today, but like I was busy doing some stuff, so unfortunately
no
I got here
problem.
late. But Wednesday's my only official off day from both.
right, so let's look at here. What are we going to see in this matchup? Oh, his chat saying Batgirl and Swamp Thing are a good set. Ooh, so we have in one corner we have Wonder Woman and Cyborg versus Superman and Lex Luthor. Let's go. Interesting. I don't know who I'm going to favor here, though. Interesting. It'll be it's going to be a tough matchup. And I love how everyone's bringing different type of decks, too, which is a lot of fun. Ask let me know what you think. It's a very good... It's a little buggy, though, right now. There's some bugs, but hey, that's what betas are all about, right? And August 1st is the official launch of the rewards daily track system, so your account progression is going to be much better. They have a beta, an event going on during the beta right now where you get a couple packs a day and stuff like that.
How new is this game?
It's fairly new, probably a month or two. The beta's a couple weeks old though, but it had a closed beta and a content creators beta, which I was part of. And so yeah, I would say less than 2 months. Well, it's been on the works since 21 though. It was actually announced before Snap, but it took a little bit longer to come out.
So as I'm late as I was in Snap, I'm kind of fine with it. Because Snap, like, I'm still grinding it out, but I was super late.
Oh, but this game, dude, is you get so much more value for your money, for the bundles and stuff like that. So yeah, it's definitely, and we're gonna have tournaments too, man, where you could win potential. I'm gonna talk to the developers to see if I could get the, since I'm part of their content creator Discord, I'm going to see if I could get us some keys for good giveaways and stuff like that, or if I could buy them and of course cash prizes. So yeah, good things are gonna come. We'll do Snap too, but I kind of want to really get going with this, and it's doing really good on YouTube for me, so I can't complain. Like you said, YouTube's the future, but we'll see when. Because I hear our Twitch is dying, man.
Yep.
All right, so they charged. Ooh, this is gonna be interesting, man. The question's a great card. I wonder what combos you're gonna run in your decks. Now let's switch gears to Shazam. Hopefully there's no ads. So his hand is a little bit slower. He has Friends in High Places. He has Removal. Ooh, what a spicy deck he's running. Surprised he doesn't have Batgirl, guys. Interesting. Yes, Swamp Thing was MVP indeed when I was facing Shazam. He helped me win that game big time. Dude, he was playing an aggressive deck, Scav, and I gotta admit, I had a very difficult time keeping up. But luckily at the late game, that's one thing about aggro, man. They have that one small window that they have to get through, and then once the late game comes, and if you stabilize, then just, you know, they run out of gas, and there's nothing we can do because you get big beefy boys. And it's a lot more strategy than Snap. Snap's a lot of, you know how Snap is, a lot of a guessing game.
RNG, yeah.
A lot of RNG, a lot of guessing, trying to anticipate what your opponent's going to do. Here, they present what they do. You have to counter it, try to, you know, solve the puzzle, try to win. Yeah, it's a lot more strategic depth in here than Snap. And not only that, you effing get freaking cards, dude. So, Superman and Lex Luthor. Let's go. Okay, so he did Steve Trevor. He boosts up Wonder Woman, maybe? Yeah, that's what I thought I would do too. General, though, the big ape guy is going to be kind of tough to deal with. All right. Pretty good. You can see what Shazam does here. Ooh. So he gets to kill that out, and it lives another day. Wow. Wonder Woman's taking a bit of a pounding, though. All right, Soups is online, so he gets to remove that 4-6 pretty easily. Let's see what they play, and then we'll switch back to... Ooh. Okay, good, good. Let's see what it brings. Oh, it didn't bring anything. That's kind of weird. All right, he has no board. This is not looking too good for Shazam in the first round. Okay, so we get Batwing out, which is big. His Cyclops online. What does he do for only 6? That's not that good. He probably is going to save it for maybe removal or hit one of the leaders in the face. So how you been, Scav? Doing well. So on Wednesday, if you want, we could play War Tales or start a run of Gloomhaven. It's up to you.
I want to get started on Gloomhaven.
You
That way
do?
I could get better.
All right.
Yeah, so that way I could get better at hard games like that. Because I feel like those games that are really, really hard require a lot of mental aptitudeness.
Ah, yeah, yeah.
And like, I'm more interested in playing that.
All right, 60. Is he really gonna... He doesn't have the KO on Luther yet. But it's coming. Interesting you put Cyborg with Wonder Woman. There's not a lot of card draw in Might, but there is some decent amount in Tactics. Interesting combo. Let's switch over to Shazam, see how he's doing. Oh no, an ad! I gotta get an ad blocker, guys. I think it's kind of annoying. Do you have ad blocker for Twitch, Scav, or for Google in general?
I have a browser that's supposed to do it, but like, it's not that good considering because Twitch bypasses it. But I don't understand why they switched to the whole. If you're a Twitch Prime user, you still get ads.
Yeah, it's so stupid, dude.
That pisses me off.
Ooh. Yeah, and he denies him some potential resources. That's really big. Yeah, I agree. It's stupid, dude. I mean, he's not going to get any value out of Necron, unfortunately. That sucks because I've never seen him bring anything back yet. Yeah, we'll do some Gloomhaven, dude. It's a great dungeon crawling game. Tough as nails, as you know. Great game, though. Tough, challenging. And there's some DLC I'll probably invest to, but let's just do the base game first before we worry about DLC.
I haven't bought the DLC.
Nah, we'll wait for that, dude, because we have a lot to do.
I'm not gonna lie, I can't wait for Baldur's Gate because I saw some games on it. I'm like, dude, that looks so good.
Yeah, Boulder Gates looks awesome, man. Oh no, Lex is down for the count. I really love Cyborg. Superman is on the fritz, but Superman can't charge now, so he can't take out Steel. But believe it or not, he's not that far behind, guys. He could technically get rid of Steel if he wanted to, but I don't think it's a good idea. Just let Superman tank it for free. Let's see what Light plays here. One thing though, Scav, that they need to do a better job of for Discord is the broadcasting, because it's kind of grainy. Unless you boost the server for like casting, it kind of sucks.
That is. works out, and that's a shame.
Hey, do you think the Disco Nitro's worth it or not?
Here's the thing, I'm never gonna subscribe to the damn thing because it's a monthly subscription kind of thing.
It's kind of
Well,
stupid.
I do use Discord a lot. Unfortunately, I don't like my server is not that big. It's not worth getting Nitro for those benefits
Yeah,
as
I
a casual user. Now, if I was making a business and I was using Discord as my, I guess, like way of integrating with that, then maybe it would be worth it. You get me? Because you're getting your money back.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, unfortunately, I decided to this live ignore social media.
That's probably a good idea.
I mean,
Okay.
it's peaceful, but I don't know if it's good. Like, there's a lot of opportunities and, like, I guess, money in it. I'll be back. Somebody's knocking.
Sure, go ahead. All right, guys. So Superman looks like he has a huge amount of those shields, though, guys. Oh, wow. That's so smart. So smart because it gets to remove steel, which is a big threat, and has shields. So Superman couldn't take... Does Superman save his charge here? I think he does, because you might need to do it exactly to remove. Unfortunately, Robin has evade. Yeah, Shazam's having a little bit of issues here. And this is Mike's weakness, guys, is the lack of card draw. The lack of card draw, all this top deck. So let's see what Shazam chops decks here. Ooh, Crypto's... Well, that's shield, actually. It's not that bad. Ah, that's so bad. You have to use the 7 attack to kill. Yeah, this top decks are killing him, dude. Guys, killing him. But like I said, card draw is coming to the game, so be interesting to see what we could do with the future. We will be reviewing the Blue Beetles mini set once it comes out too. Ooh, I think this is GG. Oh, it's kind of been... Oh, this is tough. Oh, this is tough. He gets rid of the shield for free. And I think it's GG.
Hello?
Hey, good games. Good game, man. That was tough. It was tough for Shazam, I think.
Yeah, I think I built that list different than a lot of other Cyborg lists, like that try to just draw a lot of cards and build his charge. They try to build his leader ability up to do the most damage with each charge, and my approach is to just do the attack as many times as possible.
Yeah.
So I actually don't even run Truth and Justice in that list. I run 2 dual forces. So between like Steve Trevor, between Robin, Bat Cycles, my objective in the dual forces, my objective is just like to be able to use his leader ability as many times as possible and preserve it. So I found that like running him in mono tactics, for example, gets you a bigger leader power, but doesn't necessarily get it off as many times.
Yeah.
And then you're just weaker on the board. That's why I like Mike, because you get those big recruits out that stick, and you can like, protect him long enough, because it's all about protecting Cyborg with that list, you know?
Yeah, and I think people are gonna sometimes going all in on a feature ends up not working right or as optimal. Right. So I kind of like your list actually, because when I first started saying, okay, wait a minute, Wonder Woman, and Cyborg, that's probably not the optimal build, but hey, let's see what happens.
Right. So like, I have some philosophies I already have in mind for deck building. One is 2 charge leaders that can attack have incredible value. So I always try to put either Batman or Wonder Woman or Harley, one of those in the list, because being able to on your second turn clear something with a leader attack and get additional value is extremely important. And then Might offsets the problems that Tactics has. A lot of Tactics recruits aren't particularly strong. Like they don't have a lot with 3 attack power or with a lot of health. It's like 2 3s like Diggle that can grow over time. It's cards like Bluebird that generate gadgets, but like they can't trade well. But Might has those easy traders. So like it's mostly bronze Might cards with then utility Tactics cards that let me charge the leaders draw cards, things like that.
Yeah, and Shazam, man, you just didn't get. That's the thing. It's like when we were playing. Luckily, I was able to edge you out a little bit in our match, but that last match was just a saying, "Oh my God, come on, a good top deck, good top deck." It's just right there.
I had my starting hand was horrendous.
Yeah.
It was so bad, and I had no top like my top decks were also bad, and so I was like, we'll see what happens because.
Yeah, Shazam, it's
The whole
tough,
point-
man.
The whole point of that list is just to outvalue you out and just clear your units. And like, I run Appetite of Conquest in that deck,
Oh, you
so
see,
it's just
that's
like,
nice.
so my units were just are just bigger, and it will have more value than your units, and we will just clear your units immediately. And as the game gets longer, we have more value, and then
Yeah.
it just
And
it
I'm
just
telling
wins.
you, too. Like I said, when more card draw gets added to the game, these lists that were kind of like you have this vision of what could potentially be good will get better with time too. And I love that you're like you said earlier, guys. I love you guys are bringing more interesting decks rather than the traditional try hard kind of top meta decks that everyone's been running. Oh, we don't even know really what the top meta is until we get ranked numbers in there and get official stuff. Okay, I'm gonna do a quick bio break, guys. I'll be right back, and then you guys could prep for the next round.
Okay.
All right.
I'm gonna real quick. I'm gonna chat with my viewers real quick.
Yep.
Alright, guys, back. Let's take a look at what's going on. I don't think they're in battle just yet. Let's see what Shazam's gonna put. Ooh. Interesting. In his chat, yes, that Swamp Thing really did. If they're referring to the match I played against Shazam, that Swamp Thing really helped me out. Swamp Thing's such a great card. Really weak against Lex Luthor, though, but against aggro has that little window and doesn't get it done. It's one reason why I personally don't like playing aggro, but aggro seems pretty consistent in this game. And I love how everyone's bringing kind of their own unique decks. Cyborg. Flash and Heart. Oh, true aggro. Here we go. Oh, he's all out.
I'm back. Sorry about that.
Oh, welcome back.
Yo.
Let's go round
Yo.
2. Shazam's gonna come back with a hammer of justice.
I'm not a paladin, for sure.
I guess you could do. You know, Thor is technically in the DC universe, right? Because they're public domain
He
characters. Yeah, he's just kind of like a B tier
Allfather
guy.
in any way related to him? The Allfather just made me think about.
Yeah, like Odin,
Odin.
Loki, all those characters, Dracula, that are in both sides. They can't own the character. The only thing that they can't. The only thing they can't. Yeah, Highfather's. I like him a lot.
Totally, but not Allfather.
Wait,
the-
Highfather's just the dude that has the big ship. That
Yeah.
kind of just comes.
Well, I don't know
in.
anything
Yeah.
about a lot of them. By the way, y'all chat. You can check out my little Flash action figure right here. Oops. I just-
Yeah, the only thing they can't do is they can't draw the DC version of Thor to look identical to the Marvel one and vice versa. So they have to look a little bit different. But like with Dracula, though, how can you draw Dracula different? It's kind of like this dude with fangs, right?
All right, I'm gonna stop playing with my action figures on chat.
Oh, you are?
But also, they can. You know what they can also make like a gods deck of like all the because Greek gods are a big thing in DC.
Yes.
So they might make like a Greek god kind of style deck and like have like a
Hephaestus Ares,
put in
that would
work.
be like the antithesis to Wonder Woman, where instead
Yes.
like his leader ability gives attack and then +1 attack to all of your recruits. But then I just keep thinking that would be so OP in any kind of aggro list. Like it would be GG.
He's
Like,
just -1 attack. He's just a better appetitic conquest.
right, exactly. Well, yeah.
Ooh, that'd be interesting.
That'd be really cool though. You be in like what? You be in like an anarchy or like in.
Oh God! Imagine putting with anything or anything like with flash lists where they have like flurry and
Yeah, that's dangerous.
yeah. All right, Flash. Not Flash. God, Shazam, I'm ready whenever you want to send the next challenge over.
All right, I shall mute up.
All right, let's see who goes first and what combos are going to use, guys. And I can't wait for the rewards on August 1st. It's a week from tomorrow, I believe, right? Yeah. It's going to be really good. That's when count progression's going to really be in the game. It'll really help free-to-play peeps. Let's see. I like that. Go with a high roll. Oh, he's going to a traditional aggro. Interesting. Leave this deck alone. Alright, let's see what happens with Shazam's start. Let's see. Hold on 1 second while I check something, guys. All right, the match is starting. Let's see who's going to win. Takes a little while to load. Match found. Let's see what shenanigans is going to happen this time. Ooh. Interesting. It's going to be tons of card draw. Will they be able to withstand aggro, though? If I were a betting man, I would give this the edge to Shazam here. It depends on the start. Yeah, Whack-A-Mole Man is really, really good. Ooh, interesting, he doesn't keep that. Oh, there we go. We got a start. Stargirl's excellent, especially if she's not contested. Ooh. Prometheus right off the bat, but Shazam can technically deal with it pretty soon. I think you wait on that. Yeah, I would invest with. Ooh, I think that was a little bit. I would have probably put Stargirl down because she would most likely. There's a chance she survives, right? And then next turn you could deal with Prometheus. Because now Prometheus gets a free trade on the Hunter. Well, this is like the best anti-aggro opener ever. Oh, wow. Wow, what a... See, this is where... it's like the dream opener, guys. The dream opener. Luckily, he gets to clean up a little bit. Tough opener for Shazam. Alright, alright. Oh, unfortunately, he doesn't get to clear everything, but he does get to clear enough. And now he's back in the game. Alright, so let's take a look at the other person. Let's see how their hand is going. Oh no, not ads. I gotta sub to him so we can try to get some kind of ad blocker, guys. We should really do this in Discord, but all right. Interesting. Oh, that's such a good removal. Wow. Then they use the hero power. Hero power. It's not Hearthstone. Alright, so they got a lot of reactive spells, not so much anything else. So let's take a look at Shazam. Pretty spell heavy. Oh, Whack-A-Mole's pretty decent. Nice. That doesn't do anything, unfortunately, because of Aura. So, Adrenaline will kick in for Harvey soon because they'll be able to have an empty hand to get some card draw. But Shazam is at a major disadvantage, a card advantage, but could potentially start getting it. Interesting, interesting. So they don't have an answer for the 6-3? I'm pretty sure they do. They always do. Oh, okay. Well, there's an answer. Oh, man, so close. Oh, no. Man, Shazam cannot keep anything on board. Now, there's a 50-50 to where it's going to hit. Oh, let's go, Shazam. You did it. Now, just go into yeah, this is intent. Just knock her down. Do that damage there. Adrenaline's going to proc though, so Shazam's going to get some card draw, which is good. Which he desperately needs. Ivy, though, huh? Let's see what Ivy... Ooh, that's pretty decent, but Ivy, Ivy and or Zatanna's probably able to remove that fairly easily because it's only a 1 damage. Ooh, I never noticed our other animation. That's pretty cool. See what they play. What do they discover? What do they put on? Oh, whoa! It could be high roll, low roll. It could bring one of the vines back, huh? I think that's what it said, right? Bring back. All right. So I guess you get to pick, which is actually pretty good. Perfect RNG for that location. Oh, that's not too bad for Shazam because doesn't have a lot of spells. Ooh, these are kind of bad. So he's trying to protect. Makes sense. Killer Frost will, of course, kill anything that hit. Ooh, that's not probably what they want. I have that in my Doomsday Superman's list because there's just certain times where you just need to remove something to go face, get your, but it really feels bad when you don't have anything. I don't know if Zatanna and Ivy's going to get a lot of healing's a bane of any aggro deck. I don't know if they're going to have a lot of big, huge, bulky minions, but they might. It's interesting. The top deck war begins. I'm wondering if, hear me out, guys, if maybe you put some Green Lanterns for the rings, to 2 rings guaranteed card draw. I mean, there might be kind of good. Oh, wow. Wow, that sucks. Ah, man. Oof. And he keeps him off the board, which is just so tough for Shazam to... Luckily, Shazam will be able to clear a lot of this up. Not the Riddler, but... Ooh. Oh, that's good for 3 damage, but... It's just a minion right at this point. Shazam cleans up the board really nicely. Unfortunately, doesn't develop that much, but he has to kill that. And in an aggressive deck, that spell just probably is not optimal. Obviously, you're in there for it to get rid of a big swamp thing, stuff like that, but I don't know. Because it really hurts your consistency with adrenaline too, guys, because you don't get the card draw when it sits there in your hand like that. Let's take a look at the other caster's point of view. See how it goes. I hope that they have a tournament mode and all that jazz when the game's released. So that way we get to spectate in game. That'd be amazing. Ooh. Not looking great for Shazam, unfortunately. I wonder what the other choices were. Maybe we should have stayed there to see. Yeah, he's wondering what that card is. It's been in there so many turns, but I don't think it's good for aggro, or maybe one of. We see like that other wardly. I mean, that's so powerful.
All right, I'm back. Sorry.
Hey, what's up? I'm just watching Shazam and the battle commencing. Shazam's kind of on the ropes, unfortunately, because he just doesn't get good draws, man. But he also had that one dead card in his hand, which really messed up his ability to use adrenaline. So that really sucked. Yeah, that just didn't do Shazam any favors, that one card. Oh, I'll tell you, Riddler's such a great card. Nah, GG.
Well.
Shazam, I'll tell you, the one card that messed you up was that kill the. Oh, it just messed up your adrenaline so much.
Did you end up drawing like a gold card or something? I noticed you were holding a card. I was like, oh man.
I drew 2. The bigger they are.
Yeah, you had nothing.
Except for, actually, I take that back. Giovanni's are big, but like I didn't draw Giovanni. I was wanting to go for the Giovanni finisher.
Yeah, I was waiting for you to summon Nerdal, and I was like, okay, because I was like, this is the perfect board state for Nerdal, and then I just kill him.
Yeah,
that's the only use I have for these.
Yo, I can chat for a little while, but then I have to hop off for a little bit. Say hi to Ruben, who just got home, and then I'm gonna be just probably doing like hop off stream for like 30 minutes and come back on later for the night.
Oh, sure.
But, any questions or like, cause I can chat for a little bit.
All right, cool. Actually, I had a blast today. We usually do this every Monday. I don't know if you guys are gonna be available. I think Scav's gonna join us next week too, and Caden. So we'll definitely get more people. And I really had fun, guys. It's awesome seeing different decks. Shazam, unfortunately, you got the tail end of the stick.
We don't talk about it. We don't talk about it.
I know we don't talk about it.
I need more cards.
Yeah, you do need cards. You know what we also could do too would be a lot of fun is having a session where we just do the starter decks and see how that goes. That'd be kind of fun too, right? See how good the starter decks are, which ones are favorites and stuff like that.
Yeah, the first event I'm wanting to do for Duel Force Duels, one of the things is we want to showcase different deck building. So like it would be 3 exhibition rounds. One would be what we call like Dolphin lists. So only decks made with cards from the starter list, the Batgirl leader bundle, the Harley leader bundle, and the Shazam and Green Arrow packs. So like things that everybody has access to for a limited amount of money, but less variance because it's like cards you're guaranteed to have if you get those things. And then I wanted to do one where it's like 2 mono lists. So like each person prepares a list that has just one faction, and then a dual list, like whatever you want to bring, basically combining factions.
That'd be interesting. Quick thing I wanted to ask you guys for Shazam. What about Splash? Issue with that, obviously adrenaline, but what about putting some Green Lanterns in there with the ring to do card draw? No Hal Jordan synergy, but just to be able to pull a guaranteed minion, a recruit. I think I was telling the chat about that. I'm like, I'm wondering if that would work because you guarantee, well, obviously you have to draw the card, but you get a card that will pull something. And I don't know, I think it might be something because, well,
it's definitely something. I like now that I'm thinking about it, and I'm really thinking about it. The adrenaline on Harley is huge. But I don't think it's that huge for specifically this aggro list, right? Like, you kind of just want just good things all around. You don't kind of want to dump your hand for adrenaline, because then you kind of just need cards.
Yeah,
I think that in that case you just switch Harley out for Joker, because then even though it's like 1 extra turn for the charges, if you're not going to use adrenaline, just those pings from Joker's leader ability and the 2 attack can be like pretty good.
Oh yeah,
overall.
huge.
Yeah.
If you're not going to target Adrenaline,
Yeah.
But if you keep Harley, she's still good end game if you're having a top deck and have run your hand out by that point. But like, yeah, Harley does encourage you to maximize her value by dumping hand quickly. And you can. That's why a lot of the lists with Harley can be really high variance, because you might hit on a silver recruit early and not be able to, in your hand, and not be able to dump your hand as fast as you want to. Or like, there's a lot of people say there's a huge advantage. Well, I say there's a huge advantage to going second in this game with 2 charge leaders, but it's the opposite for Harley, because skipping that card draw on the first turn when you work with Harley and only having 4 cards in it lets you like hit Adrenaline a lot faster. So going first with Harley is, to me, a big advantage if you're playing like the Adrenaline path. To what you were saying though, I actually had built today, I just shared my screen. I don't know if you see it. I had built a Shazam list with Batman that was surprisingly successful in compared to most of the Shazam lists that I have played. I call it Bleen. It's a Married with Children joke, but basically
the deck I definitely want to build, but I don't have no cards for it.
Yeah,
oh really?
Flash in, and then we just tried to do everything we can to draw or tutor out the lightning bolts to keep. And I had a game earlier that we played on stream that I was able to strike like 4 or 5 times with the flash in one turn, because then you play cards like Mr. Terrific, which will only hit on your lightning bolts. It will be the only free card that you have in your deck, along with just like anything that can draw. So Detective Chimp, we have Lucius to get the bandages to draw. We've got Freddie Freeman to fill the deck with more lightning bolts. You know, things like that. It worked decently well on stream. I'm not Shazam. To me though, the issue is that I have games where I have like 24 lightning bolts in my deck and only draw 1, and then I've got games where I only have like 8 lightning bolts in my deck and draw 3. So it's like, that's where I'm a very risk-averse person. So if I can like avoid variance in my decks, I try to go things with like stability to them. Like, but anyway, it was a fun list that we tried out earlier.
Actually, if you don't mind, I just pinged you in DC Dual Force area in Discord. If you could post the deck link in there, I'd appreciate it, because that way I'll try to mess around with it too. Yeah, I haven't done Shazam Batman yet.
Yeah, that was one of the first decks I made with Shazam, because I was like, I tried out Cyborg and and then I tried out Ivy, and I wasn't really like too fond of how Ivy worked in that list. So then I tried out Batman, because I was like, wait a minute, get a billion card draw, and you can get charges. And then I was like, okay, this list works. But then I don't have all the cards, so I was like, this deck could be so much better. But I'm running like very budget options here, because I don't have Alfred, or just a lot of the cards in this list.
Oh wow! So Shazam, are you going the true free to play? But so next month you're gonna really enjoy the rewards. Well, everyone is, but you, especially people who are free to play, you're really gonna enjoy the new good stuff coming up next month in about a week.
Yeah, because then I can get more cards. And the funny joke is that I've opened so many packs each day, and I haven't gotten the open beta started.
Wow.
So, yeah.
It'll come, my friend. It'll come.
I'm gonna go ahead and hop off for a little bit, but thank you, Melfice, for hosting this.
Oh, no problem.
Fun and awesome. Thanks, Shazam, for the matches, and anytime you need anybody to cast anything, let me know.
Oh yeah. It's fun. Matter of fact, I really enjoy casting too, and I would love to get dual casting. I think that's even better than single, too.
Yeah.
It's so much fun.
One of my streamers, because I was like having to frantically click, and if you're trying to give some analysis on a turn on one player's, but they've already clicked N, and you got to go over to the other one. So it would be nicer to have like maybe like a caster focused one on each of the players, so that way they're not like having to go back.
That'd be interesting, since we don't have spectating mode.
Yeah, I hope they really add spectating mode, but they got bigger fish to fry right now than adding that, right?
Yeah.
Bugs,
all right, guys.
crafting.
Well, thank you all very much.
No problem. Thank you for joining, guys. I really appreciate it.
Yeah.
Shazam, man, I love how we brought a bunch of different stuff, but like that aggro deck, man, that Swamp Thing really was the bane of your existence.
Yeah. I just put in what is it? The bigger they are, I just put the bigger they are in there just to try to deal with that, because that's one of the issues with the deck, is that like one issue is healing, and unfortunately that's just something I'm never gonna like get rid of with that deck's problem. And 2 is that like big units with guard, because like we can't just attack face, or we can't really do nothing unless I have a lot of burn in my hand. It's just better just to, bigger they are, just kill it immediately. Just don't know
Correct.
about it. Usually I use Shazam effect to KO big units. Like if someone drops a steal, because what probably always happens is the Silver Bronze turn, they drop a steal, I press Shazam, and then I hit it, and then it dies instantly.
Yeah, exactly.
And so, yeah, the Swamp Thing really messed you up. The Lobo 2, I think it was still probably maybe best just ignore like I did. And just try to get as much damage as I possibly can, because we have so much burn in the deck itself. But yeah, Swamp Thing was definitely a problem, and I'm already refining the deck as we speak.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Well, not right now, but I already refined it.
And yeah, another thing too is once the ladder gets on there, I mean, Castle's good and all, but once you get real refinement going, I hope they add ranked soon. I think probably crafting's probably a little bit more important right now, but I think ranks should be at top of their list.
Crafting might come with the August update.
Oh, I hope, man. I hope, because that will really make a lot of people happy.
Mm-hmm.
All right, hold on one second. I'm going to deafen real quick. I'll be right back. I'm going to end the stream.
All
right, guys, we had a blast. More Battle Mondays are going to happen. We're going to continue. I really had a blast tonight. We'll get more people to join up. Yeah, it's good to have the series back. We were on a little bit of a hiatus for a while, but it's good to be back with some fellow content creators. It's good times. We all brought interesting decks. My Superman deck did awesome. I can't complain. Well, I only played one, but still, I'm happy that it won. It's one of my favorite decks, and I'm going to continue working on that going forward. All right, guys, take care.